Hey guys, so this week in LEGO Star Wars we honestly have so much to cover and I can't even cover it all, but this will be just the main ones, and most of them to be honest. I'll also be giving a quick review which will be spoiler free, and I'll talk about my future ones, which is just a review of the Bad Batch episode, and since it did just come out earlier today, or yesterday for some people. By the way, happy May the 4th if it is May the 4th for you. It isn't for lots of people, but still, happy May the 4th for yesterday as well, I guess. But yeah, we'll start off with the official news. For instance, obviously it was the May 4th weekend, so there are heaps of deals on lego.com and other websites to be honest, but we'll just cover lego.com. And I did a whole video on this. We did get the release of the R2-D2 along with the promo, the Tatooine vignette style build, and there's heaps of other deals on which you can read on screen now. Rumor wise, we also got the rumor for the $30 set. Of course, it'll be the Mandalorian Forge with 3 figures, which are, by the way, the Armorer, Paz Vizsla, and the Mandalorian. So happy about that. That's what I wanted. I'm kind of happy that there's no child in there, because I feel like the child's been kind of overused. Not that you can overuse him, but recently it kind of has been. So I'm happy to see Paz Vizsla, who's going to be really cool. Probably not going to pick this one up though. It's not going to be completely interesting, I think, especially since I just got Trouble on Tatooine, well, when it came out. But yeah, we also got the ones for the Advent calendar, of course. It's going to be mainly Mandalorian based, and the minifigures, which I think a lot of people care about the most, is a Stormtrooper, Scout Trooper, Tusken Raider, IG-11, the Mandalorian, and the Child, who will be Christmas editions with some exclusive Christmas torso prints, which is great. There are possibly going to be more, but that's just what we know. And then build-wise, there's this mini Razor Crest, Cobb Vanth Speeder, a TIE Fighter, an X-Wing, Blue Land Speeder, which will be the one from Chapter 12 that they get into the Imperial facility with, then Tusken Ballista, like the one in Trouble on Tatooine, an E-Web, an ITT, Moff Gideon's Cruiser, and just some weapon stand, as it says there, but I don't know if that's plural or just one. There's also a new, I'm not sure if this is a leak or it was on some other website, and we'll get to this later in next week, and just a bit before that, but the new image of the Bad Batch shuttle, and a few actually, but this one is the clearest one we have yet. And by the way, in a kind of non-spoiler fashion for this show, it does appear to be both sand blue and grey, kind of patchy, which it is like in the set, and I'm pretty sure the set is actually very accurate, more accurate than the Hot Wheels version. Also some images of it in its flight mode, and you can check out my other quick video on those. And speaking of that, it was meant to be revealed today, but for some reason it wasn't. LEGO officially confirmed that there was going to be a Bad Batch LEGO set announcement, and for some reason it's not here. However, we do know that it is going to be revealed on Friday, thanks to another retail site, setting a countdown basically, and this makes sense for Disney's kind of 3-day spoiler thing, and it just makes heaps of sense, honestly, so I'm really happy with that. I think that we're getting it the same day as the Bad Batch episode. I mean, we would have gotten it with the premiere, but this time we get it with the second episode, which works quite fine. I'm quite happy with that, honestly, so that'll be really cool. Right before my Bad Batch kind of review, I just want to point out that Disney Plus has all these cool fan art banners, and I like the Clone Wars ones best. They just look so cool. So for my Bad Batch review, I loved it. I think, honestly, I can't complain in any way. I think there's nothing I really can complain about. It was honestly incredible. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It was so good. Like, if you're thinking of watching it, but you didn't really like them in Season 7, which I honestly didn't. I wasn't as excited for this show when I first heard the rumor, but since then I have been. But it was honestly really good. It has some great ties to some other Star Wars stuff as well. That's kind of a spoiler, I guess, but not really, very vague. But you'll notice when you watch the episode, and I think I couldn't help but smile through most of it, and it was honestly just really cool. For 75 minutes of pure episode, it's just great, and some of my favorite things. This is a very light spoiler, but not anything to do with the story, but they did bring back the Clone Wars voiceover guy, which I loved, and at the start they had the thing that they had in the trailers of the Clone Wars logo kind of fading into the Bad Batch one, and it just looked really cool, so I'm really happy with that. Next week / the rest of this week, we'll be getting, of course, the Bad Batch reveal of that set, as well as episode 2 on that same day. That's the tease, by the way, right there. But yeah, I think next week's going to be full of reveals. I'm surprised we didn't really get any today. Kind of disappointing, but I mean, I'm happy with the Bad Batch, honestly. But yeah, next week, I'm sure there'll be something. I'm sure we could even get a Republic gunship reveal, but will probably take a while, honestly. I'd say Bad Batch reveal very soon, obviously, because we'll have to have gunship leaks probably before that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week, honestly. No, I'm repeating that quite a bit, I'm just emphasizing because I really am. I guess next week we'll also have 2 episodes of the Bad Batch. But yeah, this week has been incredible. I've had so much to talk about. I'm sure this will dock in as one of the longest this week in LEGO Star Wars episodes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. May the Force be with you, and may the 4th be with you. That'll be all, folks. Goodbye.